Who was David H. Walter and why would they name a community award after him? Gosh, he was someone that everybody knew. He was a lawyer here in Austin for his entire career. He was a partner at Bird Davis, Eisenberg, Walter, and Furman when he died in 2003, very unexpectedly. So it was a heartbreak for us as a family, but also for the wider community to lose him. And I wish that he could see what all of his daughters and family members are doing now and what everyone in the Austin bar community was doing now, but I know he would be really proud of the work that we're doing. My dad definitely rooted for the underdog. It was really important to him that people who are marginalized had advocates and support. As a family, we're just so thankful to the bar for keeping the name David H. Walter alive in this positive way in the community. And we really appreciate all the lawyers who are living up to his legacy in receiving this award, and really everyone in the bar community. Thank you.
You cannot open the newspaper without seeing Austin Kaplan's name. He has been at the forefront of all of the big high-profile cases that have happened in Austin over the past few years. He was huge on the medical exception for abortions case. He was really big on the city council member who was let go for maybe shouldn't have been. But Austin Kaplan, he just does so much for the community, so that's why I nominated him.
Kaplan Law Firm started in 2015 while I was in my pajamas at my kitchen table at noon. I got a call from a would-be client who got sued, and I thought, well, that sounds interesting. When should I get involved? And they said, well, it's a TRO and the hearing is at 3. So I suited up, ran down to the courthouse, promptly lost, and haven't looked back since.
I would describe Austin's impact on the community as almost like a David and Goliath situation. He always fights for David. He always goes for the little guy, and he really tries to make a difference and takes on cases that maybe other attorneys would shy away from.
I love a good underdog, and what a privilege to spend a career in the law fighting for the underdog. Think about the great underdogs in history. David versus Goliath, the 1980 men's U.S. hockey team versus the evil empire, ray gun versus all those traditional breakdancers at the Olympics. We all love a great underdog, and we get to do that as part of our work, which is so great. Growing up, I always thought I'd be a civil rights lawyer, but I never really knew what that meant in practice. And I eventually found my way into the biggest area of practical applied civil rights in the country, which is employment law. I did some of that work beforehand and then opened this firm in 2015, where we're celebrating our 10th anniversary. I have so many people to thank, but I want to start with my amazing wife, Liz Lewis. Without her, none of this would be possible. My incredible kids, Alexander and Asher, who I love so much. One of the great parts about being able to practice remotely as we do at Kaplan Law Firm is to be able to spend so much time with my kids. And I also want to thank so many mentors over the years, Judge Jan Soifer, Pat O'Connell, David Courageous, Justice Shari Kelly, and so many other people in this room and across the bar that have given me wisdom. And I finally want to thank my co-counsel at the Center for Reproductive Rights, Molly Duane, and the team, and our courageous plaintiffs, Kate Cox, Amanda Zarowski, and all the rest of the plaintiffs that put their name out there, not to try to get money for themselves, not to try to win the case for themselves, but to try to make a positive change for other families. And what a blessing to be involved with that kind of advocacy and that kind of bravery. I'm so honored to win this award. I didn't have the chance to get to know David Walter, but I've been asking around for the folks that did, and he was just an absolutely great individual and beloved. And so it really is such a privilege and honor to win this award and get to, follow in his footsteps and try to continue to do the right thing for the community here. Okay, the one piece of advice that I would give, that I wish was given to me, is really pretty simple. It's 3 words. Invest in Bitcoin. Because then you can practice law as a hobby. So take my advice or don't. It's up to you. I don't know the price of Bitcoin when this video is actually going to run in January.